So it is about 9:30 at night on a Saturday, and I'm making this video at this hour intentionally. I had a conversation today with a former student of mine, and she's about a year and a half in to being a nurse practitioner, and she said she's still really struggling with productivity, and I told her that's not uncommon. However, there are two things that I recommend, so I'm going to share them here with you. I advised her to, number one, understand that there are no productivity hacks. They don't exist. The things that you see other people do to be productive, they work for them, and that's great. However, the second recommendation that I have for her is you're going to have to redefine and personalize what productivity looks like for you. Again, I'm making this video at about 9:30 at night. You know why? I'm just now sitting down to work today on a Saturday. I had some telehealth visits in my practice today. I did those. I'm going to firm up some charting, send some prescriptions, look at some labs, all that kind of stuff. I'm also an associate professor, and classes start back on Monday, and I need to make sure everything is going to run smooth in my courses. We have some planners that just reached production again, so we need to make sure we can fulfill the orders that are here. I have a corporate client that I'm working with some deliverables on. And so even though that sounds like a lot, I know when I'm most productive. And so I maximize these hours as many times a month as possible. And that took me probably maybe about 9 months to learn, maybe about 3 or 4 years ago. And so I don't work for the sake of working anymore. I don't make myself sit down and work during normal hours because people tell me I should. I work when I'm most productive because guess what? That is the definition of working smarter, not harder, to me. I don't know if that works for anybody else, and I'm not suggesting it for anybody else. What I'm telling you to do is redefine what productivity looks like for yourself, okay? Now, because I know this is probably not great for everyone, I want you guys to please leave me some comments. Please, let's give some suggestions because some people need some suggestions on how to get started. So if you do something in particular that you think might be helpful, because I think you can gain wisdom from other people's suggestions, but you don't need to emulate them. And that's a whole nother topic. But we have to redefine what productivity looks like. So let's try to do that this year.